Hello everyone, it's Benny Bones here, and welcome back to The Long Drive. Here we are where we left off. There was something ahead of us, so there's a bus up there. So I think we left off, not on such a hideous angle, but we left off at a bus station by the looks of it. It's been about a week since I've played actually. It's been a little while actually. I've just spawned back in, and for whatever reason, every time I spawn in, the road just changes. I don't know why. But yeah, here we are. And I'm just going to do a quick run today because I've got to get ready for work shortly. I've got a couple of hours, but I want to be able to edit and upload and do all that kind of stuff before I go. Because, yeah, it's just one of those days. Let's get you back up in there. Hopefully this won't roll my car over. Are you in? Nope. Okay, let's try and get you in again. How's that? Are you in? Yeah, that's in. This is very... I hoped it wouldn't do that. Can I drive forward? Nope, that's not playing nice. So let's see, what can I do? Can I get out, please? Can I get out, please? There we are. I take that. F pushes here. We seem to be stuck. Ooh, autosave. Alright, let's see if I can get F again and move you off. Can I get up onto the road? I can't even get up on the road myself. So I don't know why this happens. Every now and again, it just kind of spawns funny. F? No, I want to leave that on there. I want to push. Where's the push there? Can I push you down? No, stay on there, please. Maybe I would go the other side. Push up here. Ooh. That worked. That worked. Ooh. And we're rolling. Ooh, that was a bit of a risky maneuver. So here we are, is the bus stop. Just gonna keep cruising. I don't think we need to stop there. So yeah, driving along on my Lada. Can I get back on the road, please? Can I get back up on the road, please? So how's everyone doing? Ooh. I've been a little bit busy as of late. Just trying to keep up with life, keep up with work, all that kind of fun stuff. I've been playing a little bit of RimWorld lately, just because I can just play it and not have to think too much about it. It's a game where everything just goes wrong all the time, and I think that kind of works well for it, you know. I might do a little playthrough on the recording. I'm not very good at it. It's one of those games where you got to know the ins and outs of it to be really good at it, but I don't know them very well. I kind of struggle along. I like making it difficult for myself, but then I kind of struggle along. Yeah, so maybe I'll do that, maybe I won't. I still want to get automation. That's something on my ooh, big rock there. Ooh. Gonna turn around? No. Not gonna turn around. Here we are. I still like to pick up automation. And because you can export your cars into BeamNG, which looks like a whole lot of fun. I've been watching a lot of people lately. What is it? I thought we just lost something there. I've been watching a lot of people lately play the game, and it looks really good. It looks like a lot of fun. Ooh. Just trying to hold it together. So yeah, I'd like to do that at some point. I didn't even check how many kilometers I've done. Ooh. Ooh. Everything's going flying. Everything's going flying. Everything's going flying. Hold still, little car. You can do it. What have I got in the car still? I've got an engine, and that looks about it. I think I've lost way too much stuff. What's that over there? Can I at least climb up the hill and find out? Got one of my jerry cans? Nope, I can't get up that hill. Oh well, I guess we won't need all that fuel. How much have I got in the car? I'm still full, so that's good enough. Where's the road gone? Over there, okay. Yeah, like these hills are pretty crazy. I don't think I've seen too many people playing this game have this kind of terrain spawn. It is absolutely insane. Don't know if it's just my game or what. Ooh. Just lost another mirror. How did I lose the mirror? But oh well. The car is still in one piece. That's the important thing. I've still got my radiator. It's a very big important thing. The amount of times I've lost radiators. At least we've smoothed it out a bit. Ooh, it looks like a little bit, not flat, but nicer. A nicer terrain. So over the last couple of days, week I'd say, I've been doing a couple of printing on my 3D printer. What happened there? Get off that engine, please. Oh, there's a jerry can. So I've been doing some printing on my 3D printer. Just some little figurines for my brother's D&D stuff. So he wanted a tent, a circus tent, for one of his campaigns he's doing. So I got a circus tent for him. And I thought, you know what, I found a little Dungeon Master figurine. If you know the original cartoons from the 80s, I had to look it up. It's from like 83. 83 to 85, I think. They did 3 seasons of Dungeons and Dragons, the actual cartoon, if you know it. I remember it when I was a kid. I wasn't born in 83, but I just remember it on TV when I was younger. You know, they just re-air these shows here in Australia. Yeah, I remember them, and I just watched the first 10 episodes or something the other night, and it's like, wow, this is corny as hell, but, you know, kind of quirky. And that was kind of my introduction into role-playing, things like that, fantasy role-playing. And yeah, I thought, wow, this is, it, you know, it's corny as all hell now, but yeah, it was still fun. And yeah, that's where the little character Dungeon Master comes from. Just a little halfling in red robes. So I've made a couple of 3D prints of him, just trying out my 3D printer as well. And yeah, it turned out really well, actually. I'm surprised by the quality that came out. And if you've ever played the game Hero Quest, I was about to say Heroes of Might and Magic, but a Hero Quest. That's another game that I had when I was a child. You know, nowadays that game is worth a pure fortune, because they stopped making it, and everyone has such fond memories of that game. But yeah, you can get the 3D models on Thingiverse and whack them into your printer, and away you go. So I printed up a Barbarian to see how it goes. Again, I'm really surprised by the quality that came out. So yeah, it's amazing what you can do nowadays with 3D printers. Like my first 3D printer was not great, I'll give it that. It did what I wanted it to at the time, but it really wasn't that great. Turn the car volume down a little bit there, because it is awfully loud. But yeah, at the moment I'm using an Ender 3. Yeah, Ender 3. And just out of the box, it's been great. I've not had any issues with it. Just using the filament they sent with it as well, which is great. And yeah, I originally picked it up to do some printing for a control, like I'd say a control, like a Raspberry, not a Raspberry Pi powered, a Arduino powered USB kind of keyboard button box kind of thing, so I can control my video editing software, cut, paste, you know, scroll. So yeah, that's what I designed with it. So that's basically what I bought it for, and I've done that. So now I'm just going, what can I print with it now? All those things I wanted to print before that wouldn't have worked on my old printer. But yeah, it's pretty good. They're really cheap too nowadays. But yes, I should really get back to what's at hand. We're driving this little car. I have no idea how far we've gone. I'm just going to keep going until I feel like I've done enough, I guess. Just one of those episodes. So basically, in this first 10 minutes or so that we've done, I've lost... What have I lost? Everything. I've lost everything. I haven't lost any of the panels. I've lost all the mirrors. I've lost the sun visors. All the hubcaps. The important things are still there. I've probably lost everything in the back, in the boot. I don't know if I had a computer, but if I did, it's probably long gone by now. Rock there. So yeah, I've got a lot of work to do on this brown nugget. But all in all, it's been pretty cruisy so far. Come on, stay up on target. Oh, it's jumping, it's spinning. Losing it again. At least I've still got my pumpkins. That's the important thing. I've still got those pumpkins. 28.5 kilometers down. So we were, if I remember, I don't remember correctly, but we were approaching, where were we? Getting close to 2,000 kilometers in. I'm pretty sure we were getting close to that. Yeah, I'm keen to see where we get up to. I would really like to see some kilometers build up on this. This is what, episode 31 now, I think? I don't remember. It's been, like I said, it's been a few days since I've played or I've recorded it all. I did have 4 days off, but you know, when you get time off, you kind of try and work all the other things out in life for a little bit. I've got a gig coming up. Ooh, we got a building here. I've got a gig coming up in 2 weeks, and I've actually got to sit down and start writing music for it. I haven't done anything yet. Ignition, please. Ignition, please. There we go. So that's going to be fun. I like performing. It's just a short, a short little set, but it should be all right. I just have to make sure all my gear still works. It's been a while since I've touched any of it. We got a weeb stick and a... What are they called again? Glove box door lid. There's the door. Red paint. Oh, a radio. We lost our radio. I saw that come flying out. We can get some tunes going. What else have we got? What else have we got? 2-stroke engine. A spare tyre. Just a tyre, no wheel on it. Alright, we've got a basket, and what have we got at the back here? Some gas. 0.4 litres of gas. Might come in handy. And on the roof, we have another can. What's in this can? Oil. Oils ain't oils. Well, it really is, really. But that was the ad. That's what it used to be. A bit of oil. That's our oil. So I'm not putting petrol in an oil. Was that it? Alright. Bye. Remember to shut that this time. We'll come over here. It's on the wrong side. Good enough. Good enough. Alright, that was a really quick pit stop. Now, so yeah, this is going pretty cruisy so far. Ooh, big rock, and we build up speed really quickly, and I'm really kind of surprised how quickly this thing just builds up that speed and then loses it so freaking fast. I don't know, I just lose it so quickly in this game. You know, I just do tiny little movements and the whole thing freaks out. Absolutely freaks out. So I'm still looking at building a new computer. I'm just eyeing up prices at the moment. Things aren't cheap when it comes to looking at computers, especially in today's prices, because with the whole world thing happening, the forbidden YouTube topic, what is it? Everyone and their dog has bought up all the computer parts. So I would like to build a decent computer. Maybe not like a pro gaming setup. You know, dropping $5,000 on a PC is a bit much. You know, don't get me wrong. I'd love to have a computer which is fast and reliable, and I wouldn't have to think about it for another 2 years or something like that. But I don't really think it's on the cards for me. Especially because I'm thinking of dropping my job. I don't like being there. But that's an entirely different story. But yeah, I'd like to build a decent computer. And things at the moment are very, what's the right term? It's all balancing on a knife edge. You've got all the old technology, which is still pretty good. I'm mostly looking at an AMD setup with motherboard and CPU, I should say. And they are waiting for the new 5 series to drop, I think it is. They're waiting for the new series to drop. But the old series is, like, if you buy a board for the old series, it's not compatible yet. But you can buy the new series boards and run the old CPUs on them. But if they drop anytime soon, the new ones, you're going to have to buy a new one anyway. So I have been kind of holding out. When I was looking at building a computer a couple of months ago, it was basically hold out, you know. And I'm actually still waiting for the Canon M50 Mark II to drop here in Australia. Apparently they're out. They were released in October, but they're not in Australia yet. And considering it's now end of February, February 28th to be 100% accurate, they're not here yet. And I'm dying to buy one, you know. But yeah, they're not out yet. For whatever reason. I don't really know what we can get from here. It's not like you've got a loot table telling you can get this, and this from this location. Just have a really quick run around. See if there's anything, not really, nothing that I need. A headlight. But I don't need square headlights, I need round ones. I don't even think I need round ones at the moment. Still got 2. Still looking like a Beamer. A Rolls, whatever I was saying before. Looks like, yeah, that's right, it's a Rolls Royce. It's like a Phantom a bit, with that kind of front end sticking out like that. I think it's cute. I love the classic look of the cars, like the old BMWs, the 80s, the 80s. What am I trying to say? The BMWs from the 80s had that kind of square look. And the 70s especially, they had that square look with the round headlights. And I think they're really iconic. I really like them. The new ones, you know, they just look like some car. They're nice, but they just look like some car. The old ones, they were really good looking cars. I kind of have a thing for older cars. I do like them. Okay, they all rattle and squeak, and you're paying far too much for a good one nowadays. Considering that they don't have a lot of the amenities modern cars have. Like OBD. I like OBD. It makes it so much simpler when you're trying to diagnose problems. Not that you always need it, but it is helpful. I was trying to help my dad fix his car on the weekend. Or on the week past, I should say. And yeah, it's helpful to have OBD to look up why is it still misfiring. And it turned out one of the injector plugs wasn't in properly, so it wasn't firing in one injector. Things like that which are helpful, but on old cars, especially even on my 2000, my old 2000 Ute didn't have OBD, and my 98 doesn't have OBD. Even though they were out at that time, but they weren't compulsory in Australia until late 2000, I think. 2001, somewhere around there. It was compulsory at that point to get OBD 2 put in. And before that, you didn't need it. Die, cactus, die. Ooh! Ooh! This isn't interesting. Oh, what have we lost there? Both headlights. I am honestly gonna... Oh, and my odometer. That was a nasty flip. I'm going to wait till the morning. That was a very nasty flip. Again, I don't know why these things are happening. Do we have everything still in the car? The car is still running. I still have 4 wheels. And I still have my pumpkins. So let's just keep cruising. We don't need all that junk. It just slows you down. It's just more reasons why I think my computer, or not my computer, my game is a little bit bugged. Is things like that happen far too often to me. It's not like I'm out of control or speeding everywhere. I do go a bit fast. But I don't think... Well, this game is just basically hold forward to go fast. And I don't think that's really the problem. I think there's something else going on. Something in the frame rate. Something's tied to the frame rate, or the physics are tied somewhere to something. Processor power, maybe. I don't know. But all I know is every time I try and do anything, it freaks out. Can I get at least in line? Maybe I can drive backwards quicker. Maybe that's the secret, backwards. Oh, this is a bit challenging. I've got to try and think in reverse. Which isn't always the best way. We've got 2 ships coming up. That's nice. There's one up there. Rocks. Rocks, 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 rocks. Yeah, this has been pretty... Maybe this is the trick. I have to go backwards. Drive the remaining 3,000 kilometers in reverse. Maybe. Maybe that's the way to do it. Well, we're getting there. Don't really need anything from there, I wouldn't think. Petrol. I've got petrol. I've got a full tank. And oil. I'm basically full on oil. Unless I wanted to put a diesel engine in, I don't think I need to stop there. I'd love another diesel engine, I really would. But yeah, I don't think that's in the cards at this moment. Let's see, can I do an alley-oop and flip this bird around? What's that over there? Another ship, there's 3 ships. Oh, that. Yeah, nope. Drifting, drifting. There we go. Little lookout tower. Not really what I'm after. But yeah, that was a good little trek down that hill in reverse. I wouldn't do that in real life. I'm not that good of a driver to be able to do that kind of distance in reverse. Well, at that speed anyway. I can drive in reverse. It's easy enough. You put it in the R and you gently touch the pedal. But to do that at speed, now that's a challenge. Ooh, I'm a little bit tired. Ugh. So yeah, I've got work tonight, and then I have a day off, and then I have morning shifts, which is going to be fun. I have 2 morning shifts, and then I'm followed by 2 night shifts. I think they're just taking the piss at the moment. But yeah, that's not going to be fun. And yeah, I'm just kind of, I've had enough of being there. I've been there for 5 months. It's not the job for me. But that's alright. It will give me time to focus on things I enjoy. And that's really the main thing of it. The goal, if you're going to be at a job, you might as well enjoy it, I find. And I just don't really enjoy that place. I don't really enjoy that job. But that's not here nor there. Hopefully, I'm waiting for the borders to New Zealand to open up again. So we can actually get over there. That's my goal. Hopefully that's my goal. I was in England at the beginning of the year, trying to live well, beginning of last year, I should say. Now, wow, it's been a whole year since I went to England. Yeah, I went there to spend a year living in England, and that didn't happen. So now I'm waiting for New Zealand to open up, which should be in our travel bubble, which should be coming up anytime soon. But it's meant to be reviewing it this month, but whether or not it's been postponed for another 3 months or not is another question. I have to do some research and find out. So ideally, I'd like to go over there and see my mother. So I haven't seen her in a couple of years. Would you imagine that? Oh, we got another building coming up. Yeah. Ooh, hello, Mr. Trailer. Where are you going? Free range, Mr. Trailer. Turn off, please. There we go. There we go, indeed. Auto save. What have we got here? A work light, oil, a new door. I don't think we've lost any doors. We've lost a bonnet. That one is one that won't fit, but we'll give it a shot anyway. Let's get out the door. Out the door, please. There we go. Find the right rotation. Where are we? At the front? At the front? Where are we? At the front. There it is. Ah, that'll do. It's close enough. It keeps the stuff in the engine bay, hopefully. Hopefully, that's the idea of it. Nothing. Oh, that's interesting. Have we got anything up here? Another weeb stick and a mirror and some paint. Let's get a mirror again. The more we got in the car, the more that can go flying every time we crash. That's the idea. Get you up there. Okay. Looks like enough. Let's get going again. I'd like to think we're making some decent speed, but yeah, I can't tell. I'll have to look it up on the save games and see where we are, because it does record how far you've travelled. So that's something to keep an eye on. We're slowing down a little bit there. It's a little bit of speed loss. But I don't think I've ever seen rocks like that before. That is weird. It's like kind of a fortress made out of rocks. There's another one, a little one. Yeah, they must be more common than I expect, but I just can't say I've ever seen them before. That is odd. Very odd. Maybe it's new, who knows? The game does update without you knowing sometimes. Yeah, it's a shame like there's no real reason to drive out to the rocks. Like I've done it before in some of my early games. I drive out to the rocks to see if there's anything there, and there really isn't. It's just a bit of terrain you can drive on. Be interesting if some of them had caves, or some of them had like treasure chests, or some loot, or a camp, or something like that. Maybe a car garage which had vehicles you couldn't find elsewhere. Who knows? Engines or something like that. No, they're all just ideas. There's a lot of rocks out there. A lot of them. I can't say I've ever seen this kind of spawn like this. Oh, hello. Kind of spawning like this before. Kind of reminds me a lot of Minecraft, where you're looking around and everything is like perfectly flat, and then there's just random blobs of colour that just look kind of out of place. If you look at all the rocks, they're all like orange and the sand is yellow. So, well, the rocks are more reddish than the sand. And, yeah, they just look kind of out of place. Like, I've gone out and I've seen Uluru, or in the old language, Ayers Rock. And it looks out of place. There's a couple of really big rocks out there, and everything is just flat, except for these big ass rocks that just stick up out of the ground. Ayers Rock is the most famous one, and then there's another 2 or 3 in the area. But yeah, they just, like this, they just look out of place because they are big orange rocks, but the sand is also kind of orange. They still look a little bit out of place. It is just a really big rock, to be honest. It is a really big rock. It's meant to be the largest piece of granite, is it? The world's largest piece of granite, or something like that? It's just one solid piece. It is insane. You can't walk on it anymore, which I guess that's got its benefits and its drawbacks. You know, it drew a lot of attention of people, tourists coming to go there and just walking on it. There is a plaque at the very top which says Ayers Rock established in, named in this day by this person, kind of thing. Yes, that's about the very highest point of it. Like I've walked up there. I know a lot of people are going to have problems with that, but yeah, I walked up there. I climbed it. It takes about 20 minutes, 30 minutes to climb up this stonking great rock. It's not easy. It's really not easy. But it's one of those things you can say, I did it. Nowadays you can't do it anymore. They won't it's not that they won't let you. It's the traditional owners have they're taking it back as it's a holy site, and they don't really want you climbing on their holy sites anymore, which is fair enough. It really is fair enough, but when you go out there, it is a big rock in the middle of nowhere. And for a lot of tourists, it's you go out there to climb on it. It's a shame to say, but that's how it is. So I think they've lost a lot of tourism because of that. What have we got coming on here? Just a bus stop on a really bad angle. I ain't going to stop. I saw cigarettes, and that's about all I saw. Don't think I need to stoop to that level to scrape cigarettes off the ground just yet. I think I'm doing alright. I wonder if cigarettes will have any real impact on the game at some point. In what's that game called? My Summer Car. You need cigarettes to help bring down stress, which is a big thing in the game. And yeah, you kind of need cigarettes for that. I wonder if they'll ever implement like a stress system in this game, more survival aspects. I kind of like not having to worry about food or water or anything like that. Just petrol. That's oil. Cooling. They're enough of the issues you need to keep your car going. And you were just some sort of semi-immortal being, who can survive without it. Which is very helpful. Maybe you're one of those aliens we keep seeing fly by. You are kind of a weird looking character. Like, look at that chap. Only a face a mother could love. Scary. I'm gonna get back on the road, I think. Oh yeah. But yeah, I've got to check the beginning house again. Maybe in just a new game. I'll open up a new game. Apparently the letter from your mother is there on the table, I think. I've never noticed it before. I've never noticed it. It's just one of those things where I start the game and go, oh, look, a car, and then I jump in the car. I don't really look too much around in the starting house. Like, it took me months and months before I actually realised there was a handgun behind the cupboards in there. I always took the BB gun. I thought, well, that's it. Or there's the what is it? The broom? Where's the broom hidden? In the well at the starting house. So there's a few little things hidden around the place. Yeah, I wouldn't worry. Like, those little things are good and all, but once you get the idea of the game, it's just easy enough to jump in and go. So that's what I've always done. Yeah. My introduction to this game was through YouTube players. What is it? There was an octopus guy. A chap in Hawaii. I can't remember his name now. It might come back to me, it might not. I saw him play once. I thought, oh, that's an interesting looking game. And I saw a few other people play as well. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to pick up this game and I'll start giving it a go. Even Scapegoat was a big inspiration for me to pick up this game. Because, you know, I like to see what other people think of the game or how they play it before I pick up a game usually. Because I've picked up games before in the past and I've been kind of let down by it. Just, you know, thinking, oh, I'll buy this game sight unseen. Oh, it's pretty bad, you know. Oh, I shouldn't have paid AAA prices for this kind of game. But sometimes you get pleasantly surprised. Like, this is a really simple idea. You just gotta drive. But it's such a fun little game. I find it very therapeutic when things are going right. To say it like that. When things are going right. Ooh, let's see if I can keep it on the road. I'm going a little bit fast. Ah! I can see now. Look at that. Stop. So I'm going to stop here for a second and I'm going to check where we are in our trip, just through the save games. So while I wait for the world to spin around and we have our little map, I've travelled 41 kilometres so far. 41, which is pretty cool. Anything there I really want? Not really. So I was hoping I could record this episode without too much editing, but I don't think my pause worked then. So oh well, we'll just have to keep going and deal with it as it is. Why have I got such CPU usage? That's bizarre. Normally I'm running at 2-3% CPU usage. Right now I'm at 37%, which, that's a bit weird, but we're still getting our frame rates and everything like that, so that's fine. Hitting that firm 30 FPS. Oh boy. Yes, the RX 570, I think it is. That's what I'm using. It's decent for its price compared to some. It's a decent upgrade considering I was using a GTX. GTX 640 before that, the NVIDIA 640, which I'd been using for a long time. So it's an upgrade. Not much of one, but it's an upgrade. Where does the road go? Over that way. Look at that hill. That's going to be a nightmare. Turn. Avoid the posts. The turn. See if I can just take this a little bit easier. Yes, I was trying to do all the recording without having to open up what's that program called? Premiere, and do some editing, but yeah, I don't think it worked that time, so I guess I will have to glue two parts together. Yeah, that's not a big issue. This means I have to re-render it and lose a little bit more quality. Because the magics of how these programs all work. And Premiere takes forever to render out, unfortunately, for me anyway. It's about, 1 minute of video is 1 minute of render time. I think that's just graphics card issues. If I had a better graphics card, it would be a lot easier. But again, I've got the best I can with the motherboard I've got. I need to upgrade my motherboard before I start worrying too much about things like that. Turn, or not. If you want to go that way, we'll go that way. This hill is going to be nasty. Here you go, drift. Come on, spinning around. Got a tower over there. Is that a water tower? Certainly looks like it. Avoid Mr. Cactus. We don't need to kill every cactus along the way. What are those cactuses in Final Fantasy called again? The ones that run away all the time. It's just little things like that. I can't remember. They just spring to mind. Pow! Didn't really want to hit that, but I couldn't really steer. Oh boy! Oh boy! If this kills me, I'm gonna be so sad. I've lost my wheels. Gotta go back and get them. Doors I can deal with without. Wheels, not so much. Yep, I knew it was gonna happen. It's just becoming one of those hills. It's just becoming one of those hills. Come back. There we go. Oh well, we'll come back to it in a second, I guess. Lots of rabbits. Lots of rabbits. I don't see my wheels at all. Very curious. Curiouser and curiouser. Ah, here we go. Some wheels. That's what I needed. Mr. Rabbit. You're not a happy rabbit. Not a happy rabbit at all. There we go. These are what I'm after. I don't mind leaving stuff on the ground, but I kind of need these, unfortunately. There we go. That should do that. As you come, you can be gone. You can be gone. You can be gone. Well, that was a good throw. And how about you at the back there? No. Why is everything moving around? You can move and... Will you come out? There we go. And you can be gone. Ooh, look at it go! Look at it go! It's like skipping stones. Very impressive. Let's see if I can put you over there. Hopefully you won't come flying out like I expect you to. Let's get a little bit of a move on again. Oh boy, back on the road. Don't think those pumpkins like being in the back there. Things are just colliding. But yeah, we'll go a little bit further, just a little bit further. But it's starting to get a bit late. Okay, I might have to move those pumpkins, but I don't think they like being there. Let's stop. Yeah, there we go. Just the collisions, I can hear it. Problem with hearing collisions is it freaks the car out a lot. So let's just put you up like that there. Now you won't collide, hopefully. And the being as I am on death's door as it is, no, I still hear stuff colliding, but oh well. Let's see if there's a sponge or a spray here that might help me out. Ooh. What have we got? A Nang. We've got oil. Don't need oil. Bars. Nope, nope, nothing there. Autosave. Why does it keep auto-saving all the time? It's ridiculous. Hello, my rubber wife. Nothing there. Nothing on top. How do they get up there and poop on the roof? I do not know. That is just a mystery in this game. It really is. No, that didn't help me at all there. Unfortunately, we're just going to have to keep going. Can't wait till morning. I can indeed. Let's see if I can get to the very top of this hill without too many issues. I'll see how I'm going after that. Because I am kind of running out of time pretty quickly. And now I'm going to have to do a little bit of rendering. And a little bit of editing. It's going to take a little bit longer. So, my goal was to have everything done and uploaded by 9 o'clock. Because that's when my internet kicks over and I lose whatever the data I've got saved up. So, that's just one of those things. Because I am on the west coast of Australia and my internet provider uses the east coast time. So, yeah, it's a bit of a shame, but that's how it goes. Ah, that collision. That collision noise. Maybe if I slide back enough, it won't drive me crazy. Gotta get used to the latency in the turning now. The car doesn't have any latency in moving. It's the way the camera moves or doesn't move, which really throws me. It's just how it is. For whatever reason, when I'm driving in third person like this, it's just whatever reason you can turn the car and it doesn't quite react the way I expect it to do, and it kind of throws me out. It really does throw me out a little bit. But yeah, we seem to be going up pretty well. This is going reasonably okay. Had a few problems. My car is looking a lot worse than when it started. But that's usually the case with me anyway, at least. Where does that aeroplane go? Is he up here somewhere? I don't see him. I see the contrail. I don't see the plane. Maybe I've missed him already. Ah, we're climbing pretty well. Yeah, he's doing alright. Doing alright. Would be interesting as to see like little tent cities around those water towers. That'd be something interesting to see. This poor car. It's even got blood down on the front radiator, which is impressive. Now that is some impressive splatter. All over the engine. Yeah, this guy gets points for range. Definitely points for range. But oh well, we'll get there eventually. He sits in the car like I do, kind of squashed up. Tall people problems. It really is tall people problems. I can't drive small cars. They're just so uncomfortable to be in. Like, I drive my friend's Hyundai Getz every now and again, and it is a tiny car, and I just feel so squashed up in there. That's why I drive a massive car. Ooh, look at that, we're getting there, almost to the top. Well over halfway. So when I was saying we're close to 2,000 kilometers, I was wrong. But we were closer to 1,650, where we're approaching that, which I thought we were a lot further than that. But yeah, my mistake. We still got a long way to go, a long way. So yeah, I've got to invest some time into this. Maybe I'll try and do some longer, I would say streams, but I don't know, just some longer videos, because I don't stream. I just don't have the connection for it. It's one of those problems. But yeah, maybe I'll do some longer videos and just put them down. Just a lot of driving. Okay, I'll give it that a lot of my driving is problems, like fixing my car up or swapping cars or something like that. I do crash a lot, and which does cause me troubles. It really does. Let's scroll out a bit, make it a bit quieter for myself. So yeah, I do spend a lot of time just crashing and fixing cars and things like that, which is a kind of part of the game, but sometimes I just wish I had like an easy run, you know? Would it be so great if I could just sit down and drive for 45 minutes, half an hour, get out and have, oh look, we've done our kilometers. That'd be so nice, rather than this, oh look, we're losing grip. Oh look, we've spun out, you know? Not that it isn't fun, it's entertaining. But yeah, it would be nice if I could actually make some distance in some real time, you know? This game is a slog. Well, for me anyway. I don't know what it is, it's just a real slog for me. Maybe I won't park on the road as well. That seemed to have caused me troubles when I loaded in on that funny angle. There's a hole into the void there. Oh, are we almost there? Are we almost there? I think I see the top. I think I see it. Oh. Almost. But I'll have to admit, I love how my cars always end up looking very Mad Max. They just always do that. Missing panels, headlights gone, wrong bonnet, wrong doors. Very Mad Maxian. Mismatched paint. It's just the way it is. I'm a big fan of the rat style. If you know what a rat bike is, or a rat car, I'm a big fan of that. Like real rats, not the faux rats, which you see really fancy looking ones, and well, that's been purposely built to look like that. Not one that has evolved over time, which is what a rat is. Yeah. But I love that style. Just make it run. It's just basically it. Just make it run. And yeah. Who cares how it looks? Just make it run. That's the right style for you. Getting there, getting there. We're almost at the top. Look at that. Is it going to be a downhill? Hopefully it won't be a downhill. Hopefully it'll just like gently even out. So I really don't want to have to try and maneuver down a hill. Like, with the way that I move, or the way that I drive in this game, I really don't want to be doing that. You know, it'll be pretty horrible. I still got that fuel can at least. That's something. I Still got that little two-stroke on the seat next to me. Sure, it's leaking its oil everywhere. I know two-strokes don't have oil in them. Ooh. What in the world was that? What in the world was that? I still got my jerry can. Woo. I know two-strokes don't contain oil, but they do leak it. It comes out of the fuel. It just kind of leaks down. Because that's where the oil comes from, you know, out of the fuel. It's used to lubricate all the joints and everything like that. Doesn't always burn. It just pulls up in the bottom of the case. Well, that's my experience with two-strokes anyway. We're having some serious problems now. Can I go gently into that good night? Just head over to this. Ooh. How in the world did that happen? But okay, I will take your word for it. You gonna stop? Yep. Grab my little backup engine. You can go on the back seat. Yeah. Let's kind of power over. I'm just gonna spin that around. It clearly wanted to straighten itself out. Now, where are we? There was a tower here. Was it radar dish? Yes, the radar dish. Gently just putted my way over. Oh, we got a garage. I was going to stop here, but that garage looks like a better place to stop. Just over that hill there. So we'll go for that one. That little tow garage, I guess it is. Workshop. Wrong direction. I hate holding back. So I'm holding backwards to try and get the brake to engage, but it goes into reverse. I'm not too fussed about that motor. I'm sure I'll find another one. That fuel, that's what I want. I know I don't need the fuel. There's plenty out there. Let's see if I can get it before the rabbits turn on me. Yeah. I'm keeping an eye on you guys. Keeping an eye on them. Don't trust them. Never trust a rabbit. Elmer Fudd taught me that. Never trust a rabbit. Let's see, can I spin this puppy around? What a J-turn, oh boy. Bounce, 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 bounce. Didn't like that. Hold it straight, keep it steady, hold it straight. You're getting there, bud, you're getting there. You almost made it, mate. You've almost done it. Oh, whoa. What in the world was that again? I swear there's just something wrong with the physics going on here. There must be something going wrong. Because when it starts doing acrobatics like that, I have no idea what the problem is. Stuff is loaded in. Where are we now? Should be up ahead somewhere. There we are. So I am going to stop on this side of the road. Kill the engine. And here we are. I will end it now. I won't go into there just yet. There's a bike on the roof, if I can see that. So we will wait till next time. So this has been a very long drive. I'm Benny Bones. If you like the game, go pick it up on Steam. It's pretty cheap. Support the developers. They're working hard on this game. And autosave. There we are. But yeah, if you like it, drop a like, subscribe, leave me a comment, let me know you're out there. But until next time, I've been Benny Bones. Adios.